Hi, my name is Denise Pye from Be More Yoga and Fitness. Today I'm going to do a 30-minute yoga practice. The main theme is a full body Vinyasa flow. It will start off with a sun salutation, which is very opening and enlightening, and then it will end with a 16, asana flow. It's quite challenging, so I'm going to do it slowly to start off with so that I can piece it together for you, and then we'll put it into a flow with the breath a little bit later on. Okay, so it should only be half an hour. So first of all, we're going to start off with the sun salutation. So you will come to the end of your mat, okay, and you'll take a big deep breath, inhale, and you will exhale and you will forward fold. So we're doing it nice and slow for that. So you can have soft knees if you wish to. Just let the blood rush to your head. So bend your knees and take your left leg quite far back so you're in a low lunge and supported. Now take that left ankle, twist it round to the back, take a breath in and move it into a warrior two with the right knee bent. Torso nice and upright, lengthened, and you're just looking at your right fingers. Okay? So on the next breath in, I'm going to ask you to drop the left hand down and reverse that. So breathe in and reverse the stretch. Now you're keeping this hip open. And on the next exhale, you place the elbow on the knee, like so. Exhale. All the way over. You do have an option. You can put your hand on the floor if you've got a little bit more flexibility. And then twist round. Take the back foot behind. Lower up the plant. You can use your knees if you want to. Take a big deep breath. Inhale, cobra. You can come up halfway or full, whatever suits you. Place your toes into the mat. Use your abdominals to pull up all the way through your solar plexus into a downward dog. And either walk or jump to the top of the mat. Take a big deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Down to chest. So we can do the opposite way. So we've done the other leg. So take a big breath in. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, so knees soft if you need them to be, depending on how tight your hamstrings are. Now bend your knees and take your right leg all the way back so you're in a supported high lunge. So now this camera is going to come to the back of me. So you twist the right foot to the back, take a breath in, and you're now in warrior two with your left knee bent. Keeping your spine lengthened and your torso up, looking at your left hand. On the next breath in, you reverse it, dropping the right hand behind. Inhale. Keeping the position at the bottom. Breathe normally and easily while you're in this position. Now on the exhale, place the elbow on the knee. And again, if you wish to, you can place it on the floor. So you get both angles of this camera. The next inhale, twist round, back into the high lunge. Bring the foot back, lower. You can use your knees if you wish to, all the way down. Take a breath in, inhale up. Cobra or half cobra, your toes in. Use your abdominals to pull all the way up into downward dog. And walk or jump to the top of the mat. So that is the sun salutation. I'm just going to flow it with the breath for you one more time. And then what you can do is rewind if you need to and do a number of different rounds of that if you wish to. I always say a good 4 or 5 rounds is good. So I'm going to flow it with the breath so you'll be able to hear it. Okay, so take a breath in, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe normally. Bend your knees. Take a breath in, take your left leg back. And on the exhale, turn, place yourself into a warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, fold over to side angle. Inhale, twist. Exhale, pull your feet back into a lunge. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale into downward dog. And walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, up. Okay. I'm going to do the opposite side for you on the breath. So it's inhale, arms up. Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, twist into warrior left. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow on knee. Inhale, twist. High lunge. Exhale, plank. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, up into downward dog. And walk or jump to the top of the mat. So that's the sun salutation. Okay? So that can be done a number of rounds. Really enlightening, really opening, really works the core and the obliques and just lengthens and just makes you feel really, really open. So what I'm going to show you now is just the Vinyasa flow. We're going to slow it down, okay, so that you can then work through it. You can keep it slow. You don't have to make it any speeded up at all. This is just, however you might need it. Okay. Let's just pull this back, see. Okay. So, we start at the top of the mat. This time I'm just going to be here for you. We're going to take a big deep breath, inhale up. And we're going to exhale, forward fold. Okay, just knees nice and soft for me. Okay, we're just going to bend the knees and walk back into a plank. And we're going to lower all the way down. Just like we did before, take a breath in for cobra. And then we're just going to lift up into downward dog. Okay, so we're in the downward dog now. So what we're going to do in a minute, we're going to do a three-legged dog. So we're going to take the right leg up in the air. Okay, we're going to do a three-legged dog, where we put that right leg in the air, and then we're going to bring it underneath so that we can work the core. So if you watch first, then you can rewind if need to. So the right leg up in the air, and that is a three-legged dog, holding it. So that we can just open the hips and stretch the top of the hips. I want you to bend your knee, place the flat of the foot across the body, and open them hips. And then twist back under, bring the knee under, inhale, hold, rocking on the toe, exhale, push back up. Inhale, just work on your wrist to come up. Exhale, push back through the static angle. And the last one, we're going to inhale, we're going to hold, we're going to twist on this back foot, taking the leg through, threading it through. Hold, you can actually put your bottom down if you struggle. And then we're going to twist from that back foot, back up, all the way, three-legged dog. And then bring it through into a low lunge. Take an inhale up, exhale, just guide your hips forward. Okay. So just hold that there. So it's quite challenging that. So if you need to just rewind, watch, and try it again, please do so. Place your hands on the floor. Okay. Take your right hand up, inhale, twist. If you struggle with the arm all the way up and you wish to just place it in the back, then that's fine, you can do that. We're stretching now the outside of the glutes and the inside of the thigh. It's a really nice stretch. And then bring yourself back to this low lunge position. And then put your foot in, take an inhale up. And we're just going to release ourselves into the high lunge supported. You can stay here if you struggle. If not, come up, inhale up. Exhale, hands all the way up. What you've got there is a work here with your abdominals and your hip flexors. Slight bend in the knee. Put the hands to the prayer, lower to the middle. Pull the abdominals right away to hip flexors. Take a breath in and twist to the side. And then bring it back to the middle. And all I want you to do now is put your hands back. Because when you twist that back foot like we did in salutation, and you can see how you've got the camera behind, don't worry. You can see that we're now in a warrior 2. And you've got the camera behind, and the next one, it will be in front. We're just going to mobilise the hips. So take a breath in, straighten. Take a breath out, just ease into warrior. Breath in, straighten. Breath out, ease into warrior. So each time we're mobilising the hip flexors. The third one, take a breath in, and then out. Each time you probably go that extra millimetre, don't push it, just allow it to ease in. And the last one, in, and out. Now place the elbow on the knee, just like the sun salutation. And take your arm all the way over, okay? All the way over. So you're really now feeling it in the hips, hip flexors, your glutes. And now we're going to take a breath in and we're going to straighten everything. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose coming up. Tilt to the right, windmill all the way over, keeping your body nice and straight, don't fold over. Hands behind the calves or up to the ankles and looking up. Keeping that body as straight as you can so it's not a fold. So you feel that in your hamstring. So that should feel quite nice. Bring yourself up into the middle. We're going to reverse that triangle pose, so both the hands are going to go on the same platform, all the way around, and the left hand go on the inside of the right foot, and we're twisting round. So folding it all the way through. Get a lovely stretch now, back on the glutes. And it really works the core as well. I'm going to place your hands back. So you are back into the high lunge. You're going to drop into a pigeon pose. So this foot needs to just push under, like so. And then the left leg goes all the way back. Okay. What we're looking for is straight hips. I don't want to see this. Okay, if you want to lie and fold over, you can do. Okay, but your hips must be aligned. Okay, listen to your body on this, ladies and gents, because any pain is the wrong kind. It just needs to just sometimes feel a little bit uncomfortable until you ease into it. And you need to take a bit of time there. Okay. Just stay in it. Now you can lie flat if you want to, like so. Or if you feel that's uncomfortable, you can come to here. Walk your hands up. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to drop the bottom and see this back leg, bend it. Hand behind. See this hand? I want it to be palms up, and we're going to lift the glute so the hip comes up. Take an inhale up and stretch. And exhale back down. Inhale up, stretch. And exhale back down. Lovely stretch at the top of the hips. Twist back into the pigeon and then grab your foot and take yourself into the downward dog. So you walk to the side, so you've got a wide downward dog. And I just want you to take your toes a little bit 10 to 2-ish like a dog. Because we're going to come back in and do the Vinyasa, which is a hip tilt, opening both the hips. So walk the hands forward, place the elbows in the knee, drop your prayer, and be ready to tilt. So you may only go halfway, but that's fine. If you need a wall, that's even more fine. Take a breath in, bring your prayer up, and drop into a Vinyasa. So you might only be here, that's fine, or here. Just take your time. Take an inhale, come up. Exhale, Tadasana, nice and tall. Okay, so that's one side. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay, so you'll have the camera angle at a different side again. Always use this if you're struggling for the first time. This is more intermediate, but if you're struggling, then you can just replay and rewind until you get it back. So, again, I'm going to go through. The benefits I'll probably leave out, as I've already described, but we'll do our best to just describe it on the other hand. So, we'll take a breath in, inhale, and then forward fold. Nice soft knees, head down. I'm going to take the opposite leg back this time. So we're going to work the opposite leg, I do apologise. And then bend the knees and we walk back into a plank. Okay. Lower all the way down, use your knees if you want. Take a breath in, cobra. Half, full, I don't mind. Toes in, lift all the way up. Into downward dog. So this time, we're now going to be on our tiptoes. I'm going to take the left leg up in the air, so it's a 3-legged dog. Just hold that for a period of time. Just breathing normally. Then I want you to bend the knee, flatten the foot, take it slightly across the back of the body, open the hips, keeping the head nice and through, just breathe normally and easily. We're going to bring the rotation back through and the knee under like before. So bring your foot back, take your knee under, so breathe in, and then push back into 3-legged dog. And in, and then push back into 3-legged dog. Last one, in, twist through, twist on the back foot, put your knee down if you want, twist it back, leg back into 3-legged dog, and then bring that leg right away to low lunge, drop the knee, forward. Take a breath in, inhale, and just guide your hips forward. Should feel so nice. Nice, guide. Take your hands, place them on the floor. Take the left arm, inhale, take it all the way up. Follow the gaze and get the stretch around the inner thigh and the outer glute. Again, you can place a hand in the back if you feel that's uncomfortable with your rotator cuff. Take it back and lift up into a supported high lunge. And then if you want to go that next bit, bring yourself up. Get out the hips, or you can go right up. Stretching your arms up, pull your abdominals right down into your hip flexors. Take your prayer, lower. Make sure you're nice and balanced. Take a breath in and twist all the way around and hold. And then a breath out to the middle. Lower that back to the floor. Now twist that back leg and we're going into warrior 2. There we go. So now you've got me front ways, so you can see the both ways. So we're going to breathe in, straighten. And breathe out, just mobilising one side of the hip. Breathe in, straighten. And breathe out. And in. And then out. And the last one, in. And then out, just guiding that hip forward. Place the hand, elbow on the knee. Give it a good stretch, and again, if you want to go low, you can. You feel that stretch, it's really been working the hips nicely up. Now we go into a straight, because we're going to do a Theta Trikonasana triangle pose. One foot's there, one foot's pointing the opposite way. Take a tilt on the breath in, windmill all the way over, hand wherever. It can be here, all the way down, and look up. We're not forward folded. It's a nice side. And look up, or again, you can place your hand in the back if you feel you struggle. If you're struggling with your neck, have a look down. Bring yourself back up. We're going to do the reverse. Or your core in, twist your hands all right to the front. Take the left fingers, place on the instep of the left foot, and twist and look up. Really work. It's quite a strong pose. Reverse Theta Trikonasana triangle. Okay, now twist back into the high lunge. We're going to use this left foot to drop here, and then back, pushing the right foot back into a pigeon pose. Again, making sure we don't want to see this. This will be later when we lift our hips. The pigeon needs to be nice and aligned, and it doesn't matter how low you are. And then you just lie yourself into it. You can stay here if you wish, or if you want to go further, lying flat or halfway, you can do. Again, this is the pose that just needs to be held a little longer, just breathe normally. And also, it's one that you naturally just relax into. You do not push yourself into this at all. If you've got a block, you can put your head on the block if you feel you don't want to go low. Okay? Everybody has different hips on different sides. You may be lower on one side than the other. It's the beauty of doing each side, because you'll be able to eventually get quite low and open those hips. Now bring your hands up. Now we're going to drop the bottom. Now we're going to bend the knee. Now we put the hand up, flat hand, take a breath in, and lift the hips and stretch out. And get that lovely stretch over the hip flexors. And release. And again, stretch. And release. So just work yourself back towards the pigeon pose, and then put that foot in, and then walk into the downward dog. You've got to be pretty agile for this. And then all I want you to do is place your feet wide, just like you did before. So you're in that tentative pose. Walk your hands in. Okay. Bend your knees, lower the breath. Take a breath in and tilt. Exhale, inhale, come up. Exhale, Tadasana. Okay. So, I gave you the sun salutation, which you could do quickly if you want to, with the breaths, just like I showed. And this one is a Vinyasa flow. So, that one held the pose, probably 6 to 8 breaths each. If you wish to do that again, okay, and just go a little bit quicker, learn it, do it, and you get both sides. So it works, the advantages are, it works each side of the hip openers and the hip flexors. So you just get better movement, as well as obviously the bilateral work that we do. So if you enjoyed that, then please subscribe to the YouTube channel. There'll be many more. And have a good day, and I hope it makes you feel better. I'm going to switch off now. Thank you.